Yo, yo, outside bar 3. What up, what up? Basically looking for, initially I was looking for a sell out of this zone, but definitely would like better to come up to this unmitigated zone. We had this run up here from this 1 minute, and we flipped below it here. This low broke it here. So now we have this zone, and then I've marked out this SNDR on the 5 second. You can see it's this push up before breaking lower. Wait, no, that's the other SNDR. This previous SNDR is this wick up before it closed below this low on the 5 second. So that's why I got this SNDR. I was really debating longing off this Renko reversal bar right here. It kind of had this swing. I was waiting for it to tap the 50% here. On the 5 second, we broke out of this high right here. I was waiting for it to come back, tap the 50, but we only tapped the 30, and we were developing some bullish action. So I was actually looking to long here, but we didn't get a close above this high on the Renko, so I kind of hesitated. But it worked out. You would have had zero drawdown. I mean, like, yeah, it is the same as a retracement, but the way that kind of Dave talks about a pullback is like valid. It's got to meet his rules of a pullback. So, I mean, in reality, if you see any wick back, it's a pullback. So like this little wick back right now, it's doing in trading terms, I mean, technically it's a pullback, but what Dave says is he wants a body closure below the candle that put in the high. So for example, we'll take this candle, you know, this is the candle at this time that the current high is. We need a body closure below the low for that to be considered a pullback here. So because this was never considered a pullback, this can't be ever a valid low. So say we were trailing our 1 minute low here. Um, let's just pretend we already flipped even though we didn't flip. And then, oh, we got a valid pullback right here because this candle closed below this previous candle that put in the high. So right here, just get rid of that box. When this candle was up here, it was the current high. And so the next candle right after it, come on. This one, obviously, it closed below. So that's considered a valid pullback. So now we need to break a structure above here. We got that here. So now we can do two things. We have this zone that we can draw to look to long in. Price pulls back to long in the swing zone it left behind. Or we can, if this closes up here, well, it did. Now that validates this low because we got a valid pullback and a valid break of structure. So now this validated low can go here. And so we either look to come in here to long or break this low to pull back into short, but obviously it didn't do that. So it didn't even pull back to this. So I still have this unmitigated zone right here that could potentially long out of, but we're in this upper zone now to short, potential short. So I'm looking for a 5 second bearish flip pattern right now. We didn't exactly get it because there's no valid pullback, but a lot of time waiting for every valid entry, like you're gonna miss some entries that are good in terms like Dave's advanced students, like they don't wait for every single valid condition and rule to be met that Dave says. That's kind of his more beginner, and it's kind of like a free mentorship model versus premium mentorship, like his actual premium students. And so we definitely right here, this candle that put in the high, we got the valid pullback here. So now we need to break a structure here to have a new valid zone and potential protected low on the 5 second. Because right now it's right here. I could draw them out. I always have them just mentally, but I should really draw them out more. And so that is honestly really tempting to short out of, I'll be honest. Because it's like a fractal low, even though there was no valid pullback here. Like it created a fractal low. I don't know if you know what that is, but So it's really close. And then I like this, it even got what I call a mini Renko flip. So we get the 5 second shift, even though this wasn't a valid pullback, it was a fractal low. So, you know, it's not as strong as a full valid pullback low, but still has some validity. I mean, I see them work out all the time, and we got it here where it didn't even tap the 50, but we got a mini Renko flip, which is on my Renko patterns. You see like the pattern just within it right here. Oh, I kind of drew that one right. So right there, we got the mini pattern. What I look to do is short right here. This, so that was actually perfect. I like to look at like symmetry within the Renko bars, and this had perfect symmetry for a flip. And it's like if you look at that on the 5 second, I mean, it's hard. It's different too. Actually, made it equal high here, whereas I'm on micro contracts right now. I need to do more trades. Like I could do a mini, but I get scared to take trades because I just don't have enough reps in. So I'm just trying to do reps with minis. Trying to follow the rules here. Like if I was aggressive trading, I definitely would have shorted that here. I mean, I was kind of explaining things, but like if you see this low here on the Renko, it's this low up here, and so it was a reversal bar low, not just a wick low, like right up here. So you can almost take that. It broke it here, pulls back, perfectly touched the 50 of this one on the MNQ, and then give you the mini Renko flip. So you could take it. That has good enough symmetry to just take right off the 50. But I like even the mini Renko flip right there is even more confirmation. And you would have had zero draw. Actually, 2 ticks of drawdown. And you would have got at least 5-6 pointer. I would have targeted right here. So this is the previous SNDR before it broke out here. So I would that's what I like to target, ops, the opposing SNDR. Worked out pretty perfect there. So that trade, I mean, that would have won, waiting for my 50% up here. And then the 5 second flip here, sell there. That was definitely a... So we have another level of this zone, the 70% that's unmitigated. I'd like for it to tap that, and then we can get potentially a new. So we failed to put in a new high here though, so it might trade away from here. So sometimes I like doing fake zones, because technically we would need a close above here of this high here to consider this a valid pullback zone. But I like to just draw them and be like, yeah, it's our fake pullback zone. And so it wicked above too, like the algorithm did go there. So we'll see how it reacts, and potential zone up there to short. Do I do it? If price tapped 30, if price tapped at 30, it might go to 70%. I mean, of course it could. Oh, there was a sell right there and I missed it. Oh well. If price tapped 30, like it'll tap the 30. Let me see if I can find an example. Well, this kind of happened. Look. Or no, do you mean in the opposite way? So right here, we had this swing zone. It came down, tapped the 30, pushed up, and then created a double top. So because it tapped the 30 and then did a double top here, it'll run and touch the 70. Is that what you mean? I mean, you can see for yourself. Yeah, that definitely happened here. Is that kind of what you mean? Or do you mean like a double top and a, like, I don't know. It's hard to tell because like there's so many instances where I could. Wow, that definitely would have been a nice trade. Yeah, this is my problem, hesitating. Oh well. I read price action good, so that's all that matters. Potential 50. I don't like longing in this huge bear candle though. And we're potentially breaking this protected low on the 5 second. Failed. I mean, this trade played out perfect. Like you see this mini flip happen within a failure to close above new high. That was pretty good. Didn't quite touch the 70 though. It's not ideal. Oh, this trade worked out too. I didn't I didn't run a long out of that zone. Yeah, I mean, you basically could be like right here, see how we have double top, runs both lows. Oh, look what we did. Double top, ran this low, and then the previous low that put in that one. So and then it failed to close below. Oh, that gives you reason that it's going back up. At least the SNDR that kind of broke below. And that would be how I like to draw SNDR. Would kind of be up here. Hasn't gone there yet. Let's get rid of this one. Got so many zones and stuff on my chart. Look what happened. Oh my god, dude. Nasty. All these trades I've marked out. Look at that. That's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. So this one, if you're unsure about this one, this is the run that put in the current low. So we need a wick above this high right here. We got that. Nope, next one right here. So right when I saw this is when I drew this zone. So anytime it taps this zone and we get the reversal bar right there's our buy. Bam. Yeah, what you can do with this system is just absolutely disgusting. Like I never thought I could trade this good in my life. Like I honestly didn't. I've been trading for 3 years and like the way I was trading before, oh my God. Yeah. I mean this long actually right here was good confluence with some of my other strategies. This was like a shift. Good shift entry. But that's nasty. Like it's just like if you see a flip on a 5 second or the Renko and there's like almost any 1 minute level, like as long as you have good risk management, I like in the end you're gonna come out positive. If you manage your trade rights, like I it's hard to believe that you're not. I mean, I've been only taking a few trades today on one micro. I don't know what's up with my account. Wait, can I trade? Yeah. Do you trade off Ninja Trader? Outside bar? Okay, where's an unmitigated zone we're going for? Some pretty decent SNDR. This broke a 1 minute. This SNDR right here on this 5 second, I marked it because it broke this high right here. And something I learned from a different strategy was that the right shoulder of a head and shoulders pattern or a flip pattern, a lot of the time that's like a really strong resistance if it's like a bearish one, that is. And so since we broke through it, kind of gives me conviction that we're going even higher. But we're gonna have to pay attention because we're failing at the 12-minute center wick. I need to change the zone colors, man. This is yeah, Ninja Trader's good, but I just got used to charting with Ninja Trader. Does pretty good for me. I've got a lot of tricks and things we've figured out with it. Another potential continuation. Let's make some green. So that was a potential sell. I mean, it's not ideal actually. I'd wait for this one to be broken. Fractal low here. So the first chance I would look to maybe short is if we break this low. But the protected 5-minute low is, wow, debatably way down here. Because this is a question I need to, it's like half valid because it opened below the low that put in the high here. So it's a half valid pullback. That's funny. If you go on candle bodies, we just closed below this low and closing body. Ari Gold on Twitter, he does a 5-minute body to body pattern, disregards wicks for the 5-minute just to look for the initial shift, which is really interesting. Today it played out beautiful. So right here, we closed below this low here. So this was the pattern that Ari would have shorted today, right here, coming up to look for the shorts here, and oh, depending on where, 50% was up here, so maybe sold, got faked out, waited, I don't know. It looks like, I mean, there was some shorts, didn't just crush through that zone. Really mulling over here. I haven't been paying attention to the defined range lately. I mean, I learned of it and I was like paying attention to it, but it's like, where is it? So we got a 5-minute close here. Where's 50%? Yeah, I mean, looking for longs out of that. That would have been probably decent. I mean, looks pretty good. Let's see the 5-minute. So we got to close here above it. Where is 50%? I mean, that worked out pretty well today. Like, it wicked into this 50% line twice. We got a double bottom. So now we should run new highs here. We should be breaking, well, at least this high right here, because that's the one that put in this low for this double bottom. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Let's see what other zones we got. Oh, this 70 is still unmitigated. Let's just mark that out. There was the captain backtest model too, which is really similar. So that would have been close out of this one right here. Wait for a pullback and a long. So get a long here, maybe pull back long here. That would have been nice. It's nice confluence, but the thing is, these two or the other ones I was talking about on the 5-minute, I don't know. Like I was already looking to long here anyways. We closed out here. Here's our valid swing zone. Look at this 70%. You should have seen Dave's. Oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Was that here? Oh no, that was a different trade I'm talking about. Oh well. It's too many trades you took today. Okay, well, we broke above here. Get rid of this purple zone. That's good. Didn't want to fail there. We touched this unmitigated 70 finally. Got this SNDR. Looking for a close below the same low still. Right here. It's not great. We should honestly be looking for the long continuations in this zone. I would have liked for it to tap the 30, but it's really just not wanting to go through this SNDR for breaking higher. We didn't close above, but we wicked above. New swing zone. Tick away. Alright. These continuation longs are kind of tough for me because, like, if you look at that on the 1 minute, it's like so far up there. Like, that's too high up for me to long. I want to be like longing, like way down. Longs in the, we want to be buying low. I know it's only, could only be taking 5-point scalps, but still, everything helps your win rate. There's just so many ping pong profiles right now, long, short, long, short. It's kind of like too tight when the ping pong profiles are like so tight. Like I've got a buy zone here and then a long zone or a short zone right above, and volume's getting a bit wacky, all the gaps in the 5-second candle. All right, well, made a new it's a weak protected low here. The real one's here, but potential. I don't know. We're really going for these highs though. The drawn liquidity is really up here. Crazy the amount of trades you could take today. Like in like hour and a half, the amount of trades that Shaz and Dave took was just like you could literally hit your max apex limit of 10,000 orders in a day. That's uh never thought that would be possible. Well, we broke that weak one, wicking off the strong one. Draw the zone. So one thing that Dave likes teaching in advanced market structure, a video of his, is you want to look at SNDR that broke previous SNDR. So you see I had this bullish SNDR zone here. Well, we broke it here. Okay, what is this SNDR that broke that? It's small SNDR and then kind of bigger is this push up here. So these are kind of the bearish SNDRs we got right now. And then they all kind of line up with this 50%. So if price comes here, it's got confluence on all three of these SNDRs. The bigger one, smaller SNDR, and the 50% from this swing zone that we wicked below. A lot of times, you'll touch first 30% and just send it. That's all we got. But I don't know. It's tempting to short here, but I don't like shorting when it's at the, like if this is all we see, we want to be longing at the bottom and shorting above it. So even though this might have been a decent short, and I definitely feel like it might pop it. I was holding pretty good this low. We wicked below, or closed below on this candle, but it didn't close below the previous wick, so it's just not as strong. All right, that 1 minute candle closed above there, so we have a 1 minute long zone, bigger one in here. And you can see this swing zone has a 30% that lines up with this bigger zone's 30%. So you got two levels of 1 minute zones confluence on that one. And then there's some SNDR right above it, so it is kind of ideally you would like the SNDR to be like right below it like that. Because if it breaks this SNDR, I mean, that's pretty bearish. We don't want it to be like pushing into the long zone while just breaking the SNDR that not should hold it, but where's my ES? Oh yeah. What'd I say? It was gonna rip the low. uh, okay, it's tapping into the. What is this? Looks like bearish SNDR. It's flipping. I mean this. When we broke lower with this S&D, or it could have been this one. 1037 is this candle here though. So I don't exactly. Hmm. I'm not getting the pullbacks I'm wanting. Sometimes it be like that. Alright, I want to break this high, pull back into the 50 and then long. Hmm. This is tempting. Tempting to long if it gets in the zone, but it's a little early. Should definitely wait for more 5-second breaking. Not gonna take it. But if I would, I'd have my buy order right now on this bar. But it needs to break at least this high first. At least a fractal high. Mm. So other, man, this zone is really. Actually, all right, let's break this high. It's respecting my S&DR pretty good. So again, this was like this S&DR broke this high, little high right here. So that's why I have this zone. Got the mini Renko flip on a new. I mean, like we could have hit this one if you had this stop loss there, but 5-point stop loss would have held. All right, now we broke. Come back into this zone to long. Would be pretty good. So we got our 1-minute zone, this green zone. It's this swing zone. And then this little blue line that's right on the top of the S&DR, that's from this overall, this swing leg down. When we broke above it here, I drew it for more continuation longs. So those are the two overlapping swing zones with the S&DR. Got S&DR here, pretty nice. But she's just gonna go. That's what they've been doing to me lately. We can draw a higher swing potential zone. Fib laddering, kept breaking new highs, so I just dragged the highest high that it broke. Tap the 30 finally. I mean, that was our very first entry from a tapper retracement. I just don't like that high. Like, really would like to wait for this original. I like the origin. Trying to get into zones from the origin, not a zone. The laddered fib, I mean, it could work. It's just more aggressive. Like this one definitely worked. Tap the 30, really nice. Zero drawdown, but it's just as easy as a chance almost that it could just have ripped down to this lower S&DR here, and just like that, your 5-point stop loss. And it's only like 3 points to the high, so you'd have to target only like 3 points. I mean, you could have only a 2-point stop loss, so that's the good thing. So you technically could definitely have had a 1-to-1 there. If anyone's not in AFOP's Discord, definitely check it out. For free, of course. Zones on micro. Alright, alright. Going for this S&DR. With no pullbacks. Sad. So like this kind of would be my higher target. Like if I did happen to hold from a long down here, it'd be opposing S&DR. Opposing S&DR that broke the origin of the move. So that was this break here. This is the S&DR responsible for that break. So that's where I'd be targeting somewhere in here. Ideally, you even just wait for another mini 5-second flip in here. Bearish flip to know when to get out, but I mean, just having your waiting for it to tap the box and then getting a reversal bar, that's usually what I do. Wait for it to tap this or somewhere one of the levels if it doesn't tap the very edge. But we got a mini short flip, so you can see kind of we had the pattern here, zero drawdown. But I'm not looking to short up there without better 5 second. Like I could take these little mini flips for days, like they're freaking everywhere. But it's like I want it to be in the right location. Like this trade, if you were to take that flip, you got 1.25, 1.5 points to the high, and you're way up there, not exactly you're buying high, not buying low, so like technically that could have been another buy again. Like we got 30% tap off this flip. So like we could be laddering. Like if we were this is kind of the trades that I would take if I already had a position in down here and I'm just adding on and I'm, pyramiding or however you want to call it. I'm adding more positions on, expecting it to go higher and run these highs because of this double bottom. Equal lows runs both highs, this high and this high. So we're holding for there and we just keep laddering up this way through these micro flips. So first entry down there. Second entry would have been this first micro flip right here when it broke this high, pull back out. Second micro flip, oh, broke this high, pull back out. Definitely do that. More experienced than like I said, I only like taking the origin flips. Didn't come back to our origin zone, so we still have this. Potential shorts. We've got it unmitigated. Doesn't like my SNDR as zones tend not like to. They really price. It's really struggling with this SNDR. It's so powerful. If you guys can get good at identifying this 5-second SNDR, it's crazy. All right, so in reality, we're kind of waiting right now. It's getting near, like it could trade away from this high. We're getting the 5-second action. I just want to break. We need some more 5-second lows like this low to be broken and then a pullback if we were going to want to short from here. Just do a price like there's zones almost everywhere. You just follow 5-second structure properly. You know where your respective SNDR zones are. Good risk management, and you take trades at good locations. A nice pullback. Like I saw some good, like a lot of traders, like they would. I mean, it worked out in a lot of cases, but I think it's way better to wait for a pullback, not just get in right when the 5-second like shifts. Usually it will pull back 30, 50, 70, and then give you. So we wicked above it, like. Still have that unmitigated 70 right above us. So it could tap that before it wants to shift lower. And we have this SNDR too. Let's see 12 minute. What's the 12-minute looking like? Yeah, we're failing at this. Like I like drawing 50% for wick, 12-minute wicks, and see if it fails there. But for example, here's a situation where I drew both on this wick zone up here. You could see it didn't tap the 50, but it tapped the 30 here, so still don't know. It's like how many zones, like look at all those zones and lines. So it wicked above here. This almost gives you this swing zone continuation long, but it's just, again, it's pretty high up for me. The mini flip longs is just, entry is so tall, so high up there. Failing pretty hard at this wick CE. S&D are that's why we don't just short this zone. Never went 5 points. Tap down mitigated 70. That'd be crazy if we get another sell-off like this from it. So look at this. This candle finally closed above this S&DR zone, and then it created this bullish S&DR zone, and look, it came down, wick just the top of it, and then pushed away. And then this is the last push down that broke that S&DR. Okay, now, come on, 5 second, give us something. All right, we got something. Boom, boom, boom. Come on up. That's not great displacement. It's really not. It's not good action. Hmm. Now, do we wait for it to take this high before we short? Just come down here and we'll long here. That'll be way easier. Close below that low, that's like the real protected low on the 5 second. We're almost waking off this continuation 30. Oh my god, that is a potential long if it gives us a reversal bar. Do I do it? No, too early. I see it broke these highs here, closed above. So there's our mini. Could almost be a longs down there, but it's not clean enough. Trying to get cleaner trades right now. Trying to teach you guys that too. Could have taken 100 trades already. All right, let's see some SNDR. That's our origin SNDR down here. Here's the highs before it broke it. This is the SNDR that broke that high. Yeah, come to the 50. We got SNDR 50 and swing 50 lining up. Kiss it, give us a nice clean shift. Pull back, I'm in. Okay, nice kiss. Break this high, please. And then come back into this zone. Once you break the high, close up there. Yes. Okay, there's two zone potentials. Sheesh. Okay, we're gonna ladder on the. Jesus, look at that. That SNDR 50 and swing 50 lining up. No pullback. That's almost the type of situation where you can just get in off of just a straight up reversal bar. Or even a limit. Damn. I need to practice that more. But that's the type of stuff his advanced students do. Dave, you better let me in premium next month. My God. Alright. Pull back. Oh, wow. Or not. We're coming into this zone now. What's gonna happen? Give me a short. Back into here. Give me another long. That's it. That's the ping pong prediction. That's probably just gonna go yeet though. But give me the fib. Give me this double bottom right here. That would be so nice. Oh my god, I would hold that for these highs. Come near. Could fail near here. Where is this 12-minute wick? Oh, it didn't close above it. Okay. No, it's really liking the strength of this 50 tap. Like, look at that. Oh man. I knew there was going to be powerful reaction out of there, but I guess not enough for a pullback. Unlucky. Still got that bullish draw on liquidity. Yep, she's battling pretty hard all these zones. There's way too many lines here. Way too many. Oh man. Got the mini Renko flip, went 5 points. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Close below this low. Almost make the 50. Oh, it's a half a tick away. Gotta love those half ticks, man. That's the whole SNDR zone. Secondary. All right, new zone, close below. Tim, it's a nice short. There's no pullbacks. Closed above this high here, no pullback that I wanted here. Same thing here. Same thing here. We didn't get a pullback to this 50. It just yeeted down every time. I would have caught all of these swings, but no pullbacks. Way she goes. Um, valid pullback highs way up here. Tapped the 50 and went. Okay, we're getting our double bottom here. You know, we closed below, that's nice. Okay, protect a low, we can move down because we gotta close above this candle that put in the low. So that's a valid pullback. And then the second part of the equation to move your trailing protected high down is it needs a valid break of structure down. And so here, this candle, we broke below this low. Okay, we need a break above here ideally. The wick above can be taken more aggressively. I would want a really nice looking flip then. Okay, we got to close above, nice. Pull back. If you don't pull back to only the 30, I'm gonna slap you now. There's no way. This is what I get for being a good boy. Look at that, tap the 30 and yeet. Oh my god. I might start trading more aggressive here. Again, how I would have entered off that is when it did this breakout right here, and then I see this pullback, I'd get in on that next reversal bar flip, but I was waiting for the 50 and it just gave me a 30 tap. It might still come to the 50 though. Break above here, so I don't like the laddered fibs though. See, now I kind of want another, like if it taps this and gives me that Renko reversal bar up, like that is what I want, but I'd almost want to see a more flip action. Another high broken and then a pullback. This is looking pretty good. If I already was in profit, I would look to ladder on this in this zone. Broke out of this swing, pullback swing low. But I still want to wait for lower prices. It's moving so slow. Like Dave says, we want to see fast moves out of zones, especially a big zone like this. Like ideally, this would have already been up here by now. Like made this SNDR and then didn't want to break it to go to my lower zone. Unfortunate. Some SNDR here. It's not clean, not as clean as I like it. But that's why we're just doing nothing. Yay! Gave me the double bottom. It gave me the rundown of the double bottom. Gave me the reaction off the 50 exactly like I wanted, but no. No lone pullback. You could definitely, all these accumulation, people that are buying right now, it could definitely eat their stop losses or even eat everyone's stop losses who bought back here on this 50. Give us a new flip. Then we get the pull back into the long. Could do that. Because it's like if it just taps here, gives me a little reaction. That's too much time, too much mitigation and stuff is going on. We want to trade unmitigated levels, but this SNDR feels like when it's going to break this, it'll definitely run at least this low. If it does. But we closed above this, and now we have a bullish SNDR that broke this SNDR down. Yeah, gap down there, so I'll include the gap down. But that would have been nice. Should I get some focus music going? Where's my phone? Wow. It's a little aggressive, but might short that. It doesn't want to give us ever pullback. I might just start taking laddered fib entries. Dang. Okay, now we're gonna go up. Oh wow. That's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Pretty clean long right here. Really like the look of that. This SNDR was holding pretty decent. Oh, got this zone pullback. That's aggressive short, but I like the bullish price action that's forming too much. These two just double bottoms. Gotta run these highs, man. Well, certainly don't have to, but to keep my narrative following pretty nicely, should run. Are you still here outside bar? I mean, again, like, if I just take these aggressive entries, manage it well, all like pretty much every trade here would have been a winner. This past, how long have I been streaming? An hour, 20 minutes. Might have been a couple losses, but a lot more wins than losses if I just took the aggressive ones instead of waiting for 50%. But it's like if you can read the narrative right and see SNDR and all that, I don't know if you got, hopefully you guys can follow a bit of what I'm saying. Like it's pretty nuts. Like the first ideal entry here went to the tick, zero drawdown, and has never came back since. Tapped to 50, continuation long, broke the 5 second, tapped the 30% of that 5 second validated zone, and never has looked back since. Not not one tick of drawdown if you just, I mean, I would have got off the Renko. I would have got in. We broke this candle right here, broke it, and then pulled back, tapped it. So right here I would have been in, and 1.25 point drawdown would have been max for my aggressive entry. Oops. Tap the 50% of this swing zone. I've already mitigated it a bunch, but is there anything we don't have mitigated? Not really. Like this is really looking like it's gonna break these highs. I feel like those double bottom here, and again on the 5 minute here. Would be setting us up nicely also for an end of day sell-off if we do get these new highs. Now we're closing below this low. That's we need to close protected lows right on the 5 second right here. Close below here. Pull back into the zone to short. Continue. But okay, I don't know. I don't know about shorts right now. I continue along here. Got a mini flip zone. Again, it's respecting this SNDR, breaking higher. Extend this. These lines. Why'd you tap the 50, the swing, and we got it there. Potential long there, but I don't like the fact how it delivered from this. Delivered from this nice 50 tap. It's not, like, this isn't a valid low, so it's not the most valid zone, but it's a decent SNDR. So it does have validity, this low here, because it was the low of the SNDR before breaking these highs. So I feel like you almost could use that when we broke below. Use that low, swing, broke it, pulled up to the 50, got the reversal bar down. Go back into the lows here. 3-point scalp, I mean. I should have longed it. Damn it. It's definitely feeling like long the SNDRs at the bottom. It's gonna do what it did earlier. Rip these lows before going higher. Oh yeah, that's a good zone. We're just battling between SNDRs. That's all we're doing. Damn. Ranges are nice, but I don't know about that tight of a range. 5 point, 6 point. All right, there we go. Jesus. Fuck. Yep. Yeah, it's really just like not pulling back right now. Nothing's giving us pullbacks that we. Ton of aggressive entries working out, man. Bow, bow, bow. There's no way I'm longing. That's too much down pressure on the 1 minute. Need some more time. Break at least this high. Still this zone up here. It'll be there. Well, there's SNDR that broke that. SNDR. So you kind of almost want to trail like two things. You want to trail your highs and lows. You want to trail the most recent SNDR break that, yeah, broke in that direction that you came from. So we broke above here. So our SNDR. Wow. Aggressive entry, 0 drawdown. Fun. Alright. Maybe we'll aggressive mode. Let's back to the 70. I'd count that. It's like half. I guess it's a full tick. Tempted to take this, but I don't like what's going on. This wedge. We're at the point. Where are you going? This is gonna go down. This SNDR. Wow. No long for me. Damn, son. Did exactly that. No entry for me. What's ADR? What is today's ADR? Jeez. That is just not good. Today's a day to target 3 points. 47% of our ADR. That's just sad. The ping pong. Look at that 5 second. Oh my. Horrible. Swear to God, man. Price just, damn, son. It's not loving the 50 today for my 5-second entries. Sad. And again, double bottoms at my 30%. No 50. Unfortunate. New fib ladder, swing zone. I broke this high. I mean, the 5-second protected high is still theoretically up here, but trying to be a bit more aggressive. Actually take a trade. Retracements are just not. Alright, mini Renko flip at 30, I'll go in. Do I really want to take a really aggressive one? No. This range, we're too high in this range to be longing. Boom, boom. Really does not like this SNDR either. But if we get this, what did I do? If we break out, one more tick. Alright, now we can long this zone. We didn't close above it though. Jeez. You're most certainly forming a wedge here. Yeah. Lovely, lovely third touch. It's kind of a forward touch of this trend line. And then how should we draw this trend line? It's not great. More spike and channel. Looks pretty good that way. Let's see how we. Let's get a breakout and let's get some power hour action. What do you say? I say yeah. Well, I lapsed focus, guys. God damn it. Oh. Why did I not short that? Savage. All right, we're at the 50 now. All right, we broke this high. All right, can we get a pullback while I'm being focused? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Definitely not. Of course not. Need to get. Now it's just doing a fresh short. Oh, that's almost tempting. It's too bullish though. Overall liquidity grab is bullish. Let me break above this dang flag. If this goes to the bottom, huh? Went 3 point. Oh, the zones are just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Feels like this continues short origin zone. It's really holding well. And it's kind of the bullish, continual bullish zones being created along with this bigger swing zone. Create this double bottom. Almost mitigated the 70s, delivering from the 70s. So still delivering from that bullish 1 minute flip. Looking for the profile higher. Still looking for the profile. We got these equal lows on the 1 minute. We've ran the first low high. Now we're looking to run the second high. Let's get a secondary trend line up. I came from Pats, so I mean, I'm used to drawing trend lines. Well, did Pats earlier this year at least. Tap this 30 again. Again. Refuses to close this SNDR. Just gotta wait for this breakout, honestly. There's too much retail traders liking these these trend lines. And we'll break. So this will be the pattern. We'll get the toilet paper people getting yeeted, and then eat there, you know, stop loss, come back, then we'll go higher. Get that continuation long after we flip this SNDR. So when we break out here, did we get a close? Okay, we got the close finally, but I'm gonna wait. We got the close above this wick. Okay, we did. So now we got that wick. This zone, she's coming to the 50 quick. Damn. Okay. This is tough. That is so tempting. Okay, wick this. We can do a mini flip. I'll wait for a mini flip. Break this wick on the Renko. Break this wick now. Nope. We're gonna eat both sides of this pennant, I guess. Okay, that zone. What? Yeah, this is why too many retailers like look at that. Broke the SNDR and the pennant at the same time. Great. Yeah. Price is just not liking it. Hmm. Wasn't a close until here. But I mean the wick below, pull back to the 50. It's gone 5 points in profit. Bottom of that SNDR I've drawn. Crazy how all this shit works. Oh my yeet, and then it goes yeet. Of course, all of those retailer stops. Jesus. Break, break, break right here. Oh, are we getting it plagued? No, no. It's coming to the 50 this time. I'm going to move the CME market data feed 100%. It's coming here. I don't like that. That's horrible uh, symmetry. All right, we tapped 50. Now let's wait for a flip, mini flip. We didn't even break a protected 5-second high either. This would be up here. Yeah. Mini flip without going much deeper, maybe? Uh, yeah, no. It's definitely probably just means like double bottoms mean it just goes near it probably. And if it near misses, then it's going for here before ripping it. So it's when it near missed it here, maybe the real draw on liquidity is down here now for these double bottoms. Pretty much triple bottoms. Hmm. Oh shit. Okay, failing to close. Oh my god. What is that, man? Now we got this potential short continuation zone because we just flipped 1 minute. This is our 1 minute protected low. I mean, fake 1 minute protected low. In reality, it was right down here. This is it. Because it was here, right here. And then it got moved up to here when we broke above here. And all of this stuff doesn't matter because it didn't break above higher to trail it. So none of this is part of 1 minute structure until. But look at this, we're touching off of the 30% of the fake one zone, fake 1 minute zone, or less strong, non-protected. I don't even know what to call it. Well, we're getting nope, invalidated. Huh? Didn't even come. Nope. Broke this one. Nope. Broke this one. Oh, that one went to 30. Hmm. 50% now. Back into this SNDR. Like butter. Almost 70. Rather interesting. Tap 30 on the NQ. I'm just gonna start taking 30s. God damn. How many times is this gonna happen to me this stream? Yo, people, if anyone watching this stream on recording, oh my god. How many 30% have I missed? Where I've been waiting for the 50, like, jeez. Like, you'd think on a ranging market like this, it'd be deeper pullbacks. No. No, everything's 30%. Jeez. Alright. We get some SNDR. But go along. When did you say that, Warren? I don't know when you said that. How sad. Alright, potential short. Yo, if it, I swear to God, I'm waiting for the 50. I'm gonna move the market. Going to the 50. Go up. Up, up, up. Push, push, push. I'm gonna be one of them. Nah, dude, this thing's gonna cream. It's going for this liquidity now. It just wanted to take out this one. It wanted to take out the low that put in the high that just missed that previous high. Yeah. That's what happened. God damn it. It didn't do our nice 50 tap that we wanted. Gone up, ran past the 70. That could have been the entry. I should have done it. Nah. Drawing liquidity's up now. It's long when it breaks out and pulls back. Fuck that shit. It's just in this mini range, like if you're just looking at the 5-second here though, we wanna come down here and long this shit. Come back, mitigate this 50, take out these early buyers, and then go higher. Ooh. I'm going crazy waiting for these clean 50s with the right narrative. When the narrative is right, dude, it's just only going 30. Only. Only. Okay, we're almost at the point. Price, you can go yeet now. Like, just do it. I mean, I might yeet here. We're gonna have to wait till 1250. We're gonna have to wait till 1250. Yo. What is the... Let's get 5 minutes of warning going. Yeah. 84. Oh, it's this amazing price action. Warren, keep blowing your PAs. This is exactly what you want to trade. uh, just kidding. You know, like freaking 47% ADR. That's just we've moved 100 pips, top to bottom. 100, 100 damn pips. Look at this shit. All this price action since London. Not even 100 pips. That's so sad. Horrible range. Like, I know people are like, oh, trading range is good, but it's like, okay, well, what if your range was this? Oh my God, how would that be to trade, hey? That's what I mean by ADR being higher. Because, like, the span of these little fluctuations are only a few points. So by the time you get in your entry, price only expands 3 points. You can't get your 5 points, nowhere near as much on a low ADR day. What did I just say? It's not a 50% day. Like, Jesus. Honestly, I might change my thing to 3.5 points, man. Oh, nah, I got a mini flip, mini flip, mini flip. Break this high, pull back into this secondary zone. Oh, that would have worked so far. So far, so far. Give me a nice symmetrical flip. Come on. Close up there, not just a wick. Okay, yeah. No, don't go further. Damn it. I'm asking a lot. Ah, 3.5 point stop or take profit would have worked on that. God damn. Probably wouldn't have got filled though. On that, right at the wick. On a day like today. Ah, that's a hard debate. It's a hard debate. I'm not doing it. We got this weird. That's the drawing though. Made a low. Early yeeted. Then it went. That's just not the real flip though. It's just not a real flip. I'm trying to do hard now to get a trade and it's just gonna end up in a loss. Nope. Not happening here. Sad though. 2 hours, no trade? Dude. Dude, man. Is this not DTFX, bro? You trade every 20 minutes. Shimon. Alright, will the 70 work? Will the 70 or the original origin zone 50? Damn, no one's viewing me. Oh, I'm not popular. Sad. 70 mini flip? Yo. Yo. Break it. You can do it, I believe. Actually, let's break the 5-second one. Yeah. Not even tracking SNDR anymore. Stuff. No. Still fighting this zone. Sad. If it pulled back 3 more ticks, would have got in, made 3 points. Oh well. I mean, it's base. The top is base. Not broken out. Bottom definitely broke. Oh yeah, that fits nice. Yay, we're triangles within triangles. Damn it. Delivering from this 70 of this bearish 1-minute flip. Decent. Fake 1-minute flip. Broke low, pull back 70. The shorts here and here working. Notice a pattern? It's not going to freaking 50 ever. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Coming to 50 here, actually. Just a wick, though. Just didn't close either. Bigger zone now. No pullback, of course. Come here. Maybe. That'd be pretty nice long, actually. If we get a nice flip. Question is, do I take 30%? is the question. Yo, what up, Klaus? Yeah, I might start just doing them every day, honestly. They're kind of keep helping me keep focused, looking for opportunities, which is good. So I'm just keep doing them for me. I don't like if people pop in, want to watch, cool. If not, I don't care. It's helping me. So if you got any questions or anything, definitely don't be shy to ask or whatever, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I might not doing them if I'm like watching a Dave stream or someone stream, but that, I mean, that's usually only early in the, I'll definitely be doing lives at least every afternoon. I'm looking for this flip. Come on, close above this high. Right here. We got the valid pullback. This candle closed above this candle that put in the low. Valid break of structure. And then we wicked above it. I'm just going to get the zone ready. I've been getting 30% entries or entries where they don't close. I wait for the close and it just does the wick and then taps the zone and goes. But now we're getting the closer. I'm going to do a laddered fib on the broke that one. Yeah. Let's go, Klaus. Good to have you here, man. I've got definitely a bunch of video ideas. I just gotta get them done. Bunch of stuff. All right, we're at a breakout today. This is the highest high that it closed above. Classic no pullback. Yo, if you were just trading when this stuff closed above, like, you would have been balling today. Didn't come to 50 here, didn't come to 50 here, didn't, like, so many times. Oh, no. Okay, where are we pushing up to? I was looking to short this zone. Here's our short swing zone. Now we need a new second flip. Look at that, we wicked off that. Oh man, no pullback. Dude, I would have had so many killer trades if it just like pulled back a tiny bit more bunch. It's definitely tough. Tough to enter off that. Looks like horrible symmetry. The good symmetry was this mini flip at the bottom. Like, that is nice symmetry. God damn. But waiting for the 5-second flip first and then taking a mini Renko flip, not the mini Renko flip down there. But if I do a mini Renko flip right on this level, like trend line, unmitigated zone, you know, when zones have a reaction earlier and only tap the like 30, like right here, tap the 30 and then ran from this 5-second zone. So that kind of like validated this zone. That almost lets you know that when it comes and finally mitigates the lower levels, that it'll have a reaction. That's certainly what happened. A ladder fib and take 50% of the last high that was taken if we won't pull back. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't remember which, but one of Dave's stream he talked about that. Of course, it's a 10-second clip in a 30 hours of 30 hours of video, so good luck finding that. Can't remember exactly. I need to write down where all these things are that I find so I can refer people back to them. Definitely will have that done one day. Well, Dave's making that AI, hey? He's making that AI on it. So that's cool. Um, yeah, was it AFOP? I mean, AFOP's got it. I can refer a lot of people to AFOP because he talks about that, and that's something I just started doing inherent. Like, actually, I just started doing that just myself. I just felt like it was the right thing to do, and then I noticed I was rewatching his masterclass again, and then I heard him say that, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, so it is something that he says to do. So I mean, technically, we could still be doing it. And there's like two ways I do it. I do the last high broken on the Renko, so technically right here it just wicked above. So we could have that zone, or if we go the last protected high or fractal high on the 5-second, I mean that's like the protected high would be this one. So if we go on the most last protected high, it'd be that. Oh yeah, like he always could be rewatching the masterclass, like always. Like Pro Charged, I don't even know how many times he's watched it, like a lot. He said every time he kept watching it, his just income was going up and up and up. The average day, he had would go up every time he watched the masterclass again. So I mean, I'm sure he's just got to be some point where you're capping out, but I guess once you get that psychology and everything down, like I can't even imagine Shaz. Like Shaz is just insane. The guy's just insane. I wonder how much Shaz makes. He never shows his PNL though. All right, I need to color code these zones. It's getting a little zoned out here. Yeah, dude, that guy's just nuts. I don't know. Yeah, I have no words to describe Shaz. Carlos, my man. What up, bro? So, I mean, there's a few ways that you can use it. Um, I've kind of got like I would say like just starting at 3 different ways you could use it. The easiest way is simply just like wait for your 5-second stuff. So right here, Carlos, we had this blue line was our 5-second protected high. I mean, according to Dave Jules, it really would have been like something like this one or something, but it's close enough for me. It didn't close below here, so whatever. It wicked below. This is the high that put in this low at this time. I was gonna use this. Um, Waiting for the close above and then come back into this zone, right? So I got the 5-second flip. I have the 1 minute unmitigated zone here. So this flip, well, I guess it was a 5-second zone, but from a 1 minute area. So we have confluence to the left plus the 5-second pattern here. And what I was waiting for is just price to come back to the 50, and then simply I would get in off a Renko reversal bar. So, like for example, like up here, let's just say you're taking everything's good here, and this is a pattern you would look to take. Once it taps this, the 30%, the zone, so right here, I'm like, okay, once it taps this zone, the next reversal bar down, I'm gonna take. So it tapped it, reversal bar down. I would put my sell order right there. Right when I saw, I put a sell order, and then bam. So that's how I use it for the first and easiest method, is just simply knowing your trigger entry. Once it taps your zone, how are you getting in? Are you getting in off of a 5-second bullish candle? What if your bullish candle is like yeets you out like 5 points? Then your stop loss is increased so much. So this is just a way for me to keep it all, mechanical and consistent. My entries are always going to be like 1.5, 1.25 points from the lowest point that it touches. And I'll keep trailing it down. So right now, like say I want to be in a short. Let me just switch to sim. Say I want to be in a short. If it pushes up here, like right now, the short threshold is right here. So I know, oh, it just pushed up. So I know to move it up. Because I'm like, oh, the next bearish one I want to go in. But it broke this high. So in this case, if this was a flip, let's say it did break below here, I would cancel the order now because it invalidated that flip. So I never got in here. Whereas a lot of people, they would just end, let's say they saw this flip and they just got in off of 50 limit to go short. Well, they just got yeeted, right? And so this is a way for me to control how big of a rejection I want to see at this level to know when to actually go short. So it's like really up to you. I could make this a slower setting, and then you can't even see this mini flip that I talked about. So there was no low that we haven't even broken. So this is safer, but like your entry's deeper. So like let's say you were entering off this flip, you were wanting to short, came back into the 50% of this. Oh, you entered here short on this reversal bar, but it rejected like 2.5 points. So that's that added on plus the zone. So now your stop loss is a bit higher than it could be with, if you had a smaller, let's say we were taking this. Oh, now it's only, you see what I mean? Now you had potential 2 points of profit that you could have taken on the table before it actually reversed on you. Whereas here, if you got in there, it's like it only went a tick and then yeet. I mean, you could still be in technically if you took this flip. So this leads me into the third way you can use Renkos, is you just use the structure here and you can see what's the most recent low from a reversal bar. Oh, it broke it here, closed below. Now we wait for it to come back to the 50%, enter the next reversal bar down. And so you could use a pattern, a higher pattern, and then go down lower and then just take that tap on the smaller bar. That's kind of what I do. And you could go all the way up. Like there's no limit to how big you want to go. The bigger you go, the more practice your flips are. Like instantly you can see this. It broke this high from this reversal bar, broke, came back, up to 30. You got your reverse bar. You could be in there targeting the highs, 13 points. Your stop loss rate, it could be anywhere. It could be the bottom of it'll be the bottom of the reverse bar. So 10-point stop loss, 10 points to high. There's a clean 1-to-1, and look how easy that is to identify. Same thing here. Now we're looking for it to break this low. We got this pattern, came back. Oh, it just wicked below this low here. Came back up. Oh, where's our next reversal bar? Right here. So this could have ran 9.75 points of profit potential if you just entered off this higher bar period. So it's really easy to see patterns on the higher bar period here. This one, we got that. This one potentially faked out. This is where like a shorter stop loss like would have got you. But again, it went 7.5 points before it went. You're targeting opposing SNDR here on the 5-second. You would have been good probably. 7.5 points. So, but then again, that's good where you want to kind of drill in more on a smaller time frame so you get a sharper entry. But you could just use this to see flips better instead of trying to follow your protected highs and lows on 1 minute. Like this looks ugly as hell compared to like how clean you can see just swing points. We're just trading structure. If we're just trading structure and swings, I mean, I think Renkos are clean. Look at this pattern here. Like look how clean that looks. So I mean, if you entered off this reversal bar, could have had max 13-point stop loss. This is what I think. I think beginners shouldn't be honestly. I don't think they should be trading 5-second. I think they should start with a higher Renko and just go for these easy 1-to-1s and stuff like this, where you see the huge pattern and you're not worrying about all that stuff. Like again here, look at this. Came back, tapped in, bam. So I mean, that's the third way I would use it, is just strictly using the structure. And so you can back test and find which setting. Look at all these settings I have, and they're all different. Like you can go way higher, and like some of the swing trades that you could catch. Oh my God. Yo, what up, Extreme? Yo, is this loading? Yeah, she's loading 100 bars of big boy bars. Okay, what's price doing? Are we missing trades or are we missing trades? Oh yeah, I mean I've been going through a bunch of different settings. So like, look at the flip down here. Look. So protected high would have been right here. Almost came to the 50. Well, let's just use that one. Came back, touched the 50. We got a reversal bar up here. So we could have caught this October 27th. This lets you know where you could be catching some monster trades. Like, look at that. You want a 2,500 point trade? I wonder where's the next pattern, shift pattern down. Okay, let's follow. Oh, we didn't get a reverse bar there, not confirmed. Not confirmed there. No reversal bar there. Trailing here. Let's see, did it go to 50 here? I mean, wick away, you waited for the 250. If you're following this big boy structure, I mean, you can get some nasty trades. So you could long all the way up to there, short it down, wait for this next long up, broke the high here, pull back to the 50. Oh my God, dudes, this is nasty. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want with Renkos. There's no stretch of your imagination on how you can find settings. This is the setting I use for my short. Oh no. Oh no, my Ninja Trader's gonna be dead. Oh no. Trying to load 100 days of that small. Okay, let's hope that fixed it and we're not crashing. You can use Renko for literally whatever you want, whatever your imagination is. Yeah. 5 second, 1 second, like some of the fastest 112, and it's like really fast. Like this flips you can see on this one are even smaller. But it gets to a point where you see flips that are just way too small. And like you want a half a point stop loss trade? Here you go. This is how you can do it. Oh, 30% call influence with this swing zone. Oh, we got a mini Renko flip. Oh, half a point stop loss. Zero drawdown. Bam. So you can do some nasty stuff with Renkos, but I'm trying to just not go so small and try to find a happy medium. Or I reverse engineered like Stokes and Shaz's trades, and a lot of the time when it like would do something like this, we break below this, so now we get our zone. Okay, we see it tap the 30 and then push away a little bit. Their entries a lot of time would be like right in here, like a couple points away from the zone it taps. So that's why I reverse engineered. Okay, like 1.25 points from a tap of a Renko. That's what I do. So you take that, or if you just take the mini Renko flip to be even safer, you can see a whole tiny pattern within there, and seeing that within the 5 second chart, it's not exactly easy. You can see it for sure, but it's not as easy to see it as on this pattern as on the Renkos right here. You see it instantly right here. You see it break this wick, so theoretically, that is a lower high, breaks, pulls back into the 50% of that. Yeet, zero drawdown. Again, could do 0.75 point. I mean, dude, okay, Carlos. Free mentors, it's kind of like ICT stuff. It's just different models. Dave likes to teach with his free mentorship people to use safe, clean body closure breaks, blah, 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 right? But you could use wicks for literally everything. You could use like, you could take trades where there's not a valid pullback, right? You could take trades where there's not initially a valid break of structure, like without even a body closure. Like, it's all variable on, right? It's like the advanced student stuff. So like In a way, it's up to you what you want to do, but I mean, dude, Dave is nuts. Like he'll like straight up, there'll be like no mini Renko flip, and he'll just buy a rejection and somehow have like a 1 point stop loss. I'm like, he must have just put that in and somehow got a lucky snipe, but I don't know what he sees. Like he's definitely on another level. Like, but that's how I would have traded this one here. You can see it fit my plan perfectly. You got a mini Renko flip at a 5 second level with like if you look here, did we get a body closure behind body closure below the candle that put in this high here? No, none of these closed below. So technically not a valid pullback. So if it's not a valid pullback, this never could be a real valid low, real protected low. But I mean, you tell me if this flip worked or not. Yeah, it worked. It worked really well. Really, really well. Zero drawdown. It's up to 13 points so far. So there's been an absurd amount of trades here that went 30%. It's like I'm just gonna take 30%. I've been trying to wait for 50%, but again here, it wouldn't have hit. It wouldn't. It would. It wouldn't have hit. What if we did a fib ladder? Okay, highest low we broke. What is this? No, even a fib ladder. No. Sad. Oh, my chat open. Where's my chat? Yeah, dude, yo, Shaz, if he sees a rejection at an S&D responsible, that's enough of a reason for him to trade. Yeah, you were 100% right, Klaus. S&D responsible? Oh, just take the trade, man. I mean, if you go back at my this VOD and see me draw out these zones and be like, yeah, I expect a bounce there. Like, you just you see it rejecting there, you could just buy. Don't need to care about 5 second flip. Like, if you have the right zones, John, it'd work, right? Like here, broke here. I drew this zone here. Nice rejection. Nice rejection. Maybe we would have lost here, but it would these two trades would have paid off for that one loss that you would have taken out of that zone. Proper risk management, proper all that. Like you can win with so little with this system. You don't need a clean 1 minute shift and a with a, on the sixth pullback with the moon aligning. Like I like how Dave like jokes about all that stuff too, but then he talks about a million goddamn rules too. And it's like definitely can be confusing for students. But like, look at that trend line bounce again. Sheesh. All right, all right, focus up. Fractal high broken here. We're disrespecting the crap out of this. Maybe a mini Renko flip. Oh my god, the mini Renko flip worked and it went yeet. I didn't have time to enter though. Way too yeet. So this is a mini Renko flip right here because we broke this low or this high. Bam. It didn't break below, so a double bottom is still valid from what I've been observing with the markets. So I would have entered off that Renko right there. Bam. Win trade, but it went way too quick. Did not have time. Again, is this quite a valid high? Like we didn't close above this pullback, so it's not a valid pullback, not a valid high, but we got a wick, we got to pull back into the zone. We got the mini Renko flip. The trade certainly would have panned out. So, do we need to follow? Look at time. Bro, this is my favorite time to trade. How did I miss it? Oh, I had my marker for 4 minutes before. Yo, 12.50 every day, boys. Price goes yeet. Just to let you know. And it went yeet. 12.59, we're getting a second eating. 1 minute before for the second eating. Was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. Wait, I was talking with you about that extreme, wasn't I? Yeah, it was you. Yeah. Wait, no. That was forget bias. I don't know why. Are you forget bias? No. I don't know why I had that feeling. Definitely wrong. Just 5 points? Let's go. I was looking for the long, but damn. Just way too quick for me. Yeah, I know Carlos. I seen you in Dave's streams a bunch and whatnot. Don't you have the same picture too? No. I think so. Mr. Carlos. Oh my God. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Continuations? Dun, 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 dun. We got the break. It broke. We get the break of the broke. Break this potential short into ping pong long down here. That'd be kind of clean. I want to get a ping pong reverse, a clean reverse trade set up. I want to do that. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, once we get reverse trade setups like Shaz, bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Well, we tapped 30%. Mini Renko flip would have worked out. God damn it. How many times do I got to say this? Then no. Fuck. Not in. Caress me. Sheesh. All right. 50%, man. I'm not waiting for 50%. I was trying to wait for 50% on the 1 minute and then get the 5 second. I guess it wasn't valid yet on the 1 minute. SL for $2. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Mini Renko flip up here invalidated. Nope, Carlos, you gotta watch every second. You're not allowed to go. Just kidding. Are we gonna finally take out the equal lows that put in the high? We did. Wow! Took so long. All this time. Near missed the high that took out the level, so we took out that low. Bop, opposite side, bop. Oh my god. Crazy, crazy stuff. Maybe 1 minute zone or 5 second? No. Mini Renko flat, maybe. Or it's gonna go yeet. We will never know. Not disrespecting that zone. Yeah, definitely. She's going for the previous high up here. There we go. Jeez, look at that. Look at those toilet paper people. Yeah, did not have a good feeling on that zone. Damn, those longs down there. It's a shame that they went yeet. Let's go! Let's go! Push! Pump! Push! Took it on paper, 50% continuation, 5 sec. This swing? Of this swing? I mean, there's a lot of 50%. Could have been here. Oh, we got the mini flip up there. Potential? That's way too. There's no way I'm shorting that up there. It's tempting. It's tempting to short against these people, but need a 5 second. Need this low. Taken out for now. It's too small of a flip. It might work. Definitely this entry could have worked. Let's see if it'll win. I mean, dude, this risk reward is low. Like, you could have taken that 1.5 point stop. When it flipped this low, pushed into zone. This is our first Renko flip since touching a level. Oh yeah, dude, they're going at it. I mean, there's only a couple more minutes till any volatility. Let's see. Let's pay attention to the volume. See, look at that proof. Look at that 1250 candle. Right when 1250 hits, look at the difference in volume from before. Every single day you'll see that. I wonder if this trade's gonna work out. Went 3.7. Oh, here's the entry. Okay, let's draw some SNDR. "30 seconds until the second eating." I don't know if it's gonna do much. Might be a decent sell-off, but if we haven't started the sell-off yet, the chance of the 59 sell-off. 59 is more of the continuation from what happens during 1250. I noticed, but it's tempting. Wow. Yeah. Wasn't expecting much. It's tough. Tough taking continuations up there. Would have been nice. Pull back a bit more into like this fractal down here. Kind of the SNDR. We're just creaming up though. What did I say? Continuation higher during 1259. Damn. Oh, dang, here it comes. Why did it come late? It's weird. Really weird. Is there any earnings today? Wouldn't be earnings right now, would there? Nah, man, nah. If we didn't go down here and we broke 1 minute confirmed higher, like definitely gonna get some sort of displacement higher before any real pullback. I don't know, I didn't want to look to continue buying without more of a pullback, but definitely would have played out. Looking for those longs here. There's so many. Like once we did that initial delivery down here and we went boom. Let's look at all the mini flips. Pull back, long here. No pullback. No pullback. Pulled back to the 30 long there. Now, all the continuation mini flips lurk. That one would work. Nothing there. This one would work. Every single one. All those continuations. Damn. Oh, it seems like there's still some volume. Well, it's definitely died off. Well, let's see. Any earnings? No. Yeah, this is when I stopped. 2, 3 minutes after one, that's when I stopped trading. So, yeah, whatever. I'll hang around a bit. I haven't really done too much. Not 30%. Oh, that one went 50%. Nice. There's nothing up there. How far are we off? Far. Still 600 points from the high. Yeah, we're not going to be getting there for a few days. Let's take a peek in here. I gotta draw like 1250. It's pretty mitigated. Kind of got that. Where are we at right now? 17. 1770. Top of this daily imbalance fill in this SNDR. We are in a run. Rip the market. Yeah, no more trades. Dang, dude. Can't believe I didn't get a trade. There was a few that hit 50% that I would have taken that I definitely missed. This one up here when I was explaining. But all good. It was good. Good price reading day. How many points am I up overall? Like something. 5 or something.